Good evening, Cryptorians, and this is Tingley once again on the day 8 of live Bitcoin trading and learning session. So, there are a couple of recaps which I need to do. However, the first thing is I need to share the vital information. That is, currently I am in a trade and my entry price was right at the pivot, which is about 380. From 380, I have been trailing my position to the current price of 20,716. So this is what my current scenario and the position is. However, there is also another thing with the position. I've been always talking about trailing the position when it is in profit. That is, I have a rule that I do not try to average my position when my position is in a loss, and I do not trail my losing positions by averaging them. And what I do is I always average and trail my winning positions, because right now there is a huge movement in the market which I was expecting, though it has already given huge movement since yesterday we were there in live trading. So this is something which I would like to share with you. So if I talk about my position, because I entered at a price of about 20,380 and I've been adding more positions to it. So currently I am trailing with a profit of 37% and approximately $6 of profit. And the target which I'm looking for right now is the pivot, which is located right at 830. If we talk about the current scenario, then yes, market is facing little resistance to break the price barrier of 700. As yet, it is not able to break the barrier of 700. So it is trying to go up, trying to go down, and just going round and round. All right. So while I was talking to you, it has made a little bearish move. Slight retracement is there, which is kind of fine with me. Till the time price is sustaining above the moving average, I am absolutely good. And till the time the price is trailing with the 8 moving average on 5 minutes, I'm definitely very good. So if I talk about the position and if I talk about the target, so I would be booking my position approximately 25% position the moment I'll be reaching the target of 833. And if we are going to sustain the level of 833, then I would be booking my remaining 75% position on the day high. I do have another target in between. After 833, I would be booking at 900. After 900, I would be booking at 21,100, and whatever will be left would be booked at the last level. So this is what I am planning in the current trade. So my trade is running is in approximately $7 of profit, because my position is really big today as compared to the capital. Since yesterday after trading, we increased the capital which we started from $10. With 8 days of consecutive trading, we are able to come up to the capital of $16. So $10 have been converted to $16, which means we have generated 60% net return on the capital in account. And if we talk about the return on the trade, so we have been generating approximately 80%, 85% plus returns on every trade that we are taking right now. And everything has been done right here on the live streaming during this marathon for 100 days. And right now we are on the day 8. We have completed 7 days of trading, and today it's the day 8 which we are trading in. And looking onto these targets which I'm talking about, I assume we should be able to close this trade with the total account balance to exceed 25 to $30. However, I would not be giving an exact commitments until we are able to close this position. Till the time position is not being closed and we are still trailing, and right now we are trailing at a profit for about $8. though the position did move into a profit for approximately $10 when it made a high for 750, yeah, 750 or so. So it did move into a good position. However, then after that, the market has been consolidating. That is this particular big green candle, which is at 750. So we got a very good profit over here. Then after that, market started to go sideways and started to consolidate. And once a consolidation is being done, then I'm expecting a big candle to be formed to breach the level of 830, wherein I would be booking in my first target of 25% of the position. However, I've already added a lot of position to my existing trade, so I will not be adding any more positions right now, and I will be just sitting and trailing all my profits for rest of the time, whatever time it takes to reach to the level of the current day high of 250, 21,250. So position is looking absolutely amazing right now to me because it is heading towards the right kind of targets. And allow me a moment, I'm just trying to check if my stream is working absolutely good. Definitely it is. Okay, so moving back onto the levels. Though right now the price is playing a lot of hide and seek. All right, now it seems this time we are able to head towards a higher level. If I talk about my current position, my current profit is approximately $9, and I'm still trailing my position. This is how my existing position is looking. That is, it is in plus about more than 50% of the profit with approximately $9 as the capital available right now to book. Not capital, sorry, the profit which I can book. So if I decide to close the trade right now, I would be making approximately something more than $8 in total because there would be entry and exit charges and couple of other charges applicable. So my position has moved into a profit for 62% with approximately $10.50 available in it and gradually adding more positions to it. So I'm just sitting patiently and waiting for this particular position to go up to the level of 830, which is the first level where I would be booking in some profits for me. And then I would be trailing whatever is the remaining position towards the current day high. All right, so now the market has started to move in the direction once again, and it seems that this time it will be able to breach the level of 750 and hold the level. However, there are a couple of other things which I need to discuss with you. In the meanwhile, the market is moving in our direction. Let me show a few things to you. Let me move into the level of 1 day. Now, these particular green lines, if you're able to see these green lines I had drawn on 27th September when I was trading on 27th September then these green lines were drawn by me, because on that day the market was creating a kind of a bridge, and then after another 2 or 3 days it created another bridge on 4th of October. So these lines were drawn on those particular days. And when market made a high somewhere about 21,200 or so, then it also created a price bridge, which is right here. So I marked in this particular bridge at that point in time, because I was pretty sure if we are not able to breach this bridge again, then definitely we are heading towards the lower side of the market. Now, after that, I also created this bridge today, this particular price bridge, to mark the next level of target and the resistance which could be there in the market. So if we look onto the 5 minute scenario, when market made a day high and it was making the retracement, so look, it has stopped right onto the level of 27 September. It took a support over there, not exactly at the R1, however at the level of 27 September, and then from there it has started to go back up towards the R2, which is at 830 points, 20,830. So whenever we have the levels in the market, they are being respected over a period of time. Try to understand this in a simpler manner. It's like price is more like a one-way road. So if you have any kind of potholes, any kind of breakers, any kind of humps, ditches, anything which is there on the road, so every time the vehicle which is traveling on the road will feel it. It doesn't matter in which direction it is going. So because as I said, the price is a one-way road. When the price is going down, so take these levels more like maybe the breakers or the potholes, which gives the movement or the jumps in the prices or depths in the prices. So that is what was happening. So it is respecting all these levels and gradually moving towards a target, which I'm looking in for. And my first target is approximately at 830 points, where I would be booking in 25% of the quantity of my trade. After booking this 25% of the quantity, I would be trailing other quantity into three different shots. That is, I would be booking somewhere about 21,100, 21,200, and then I'll book whatever once the price breaches the day high, whatever is the quantity remaining, which is another 25%, I'll book the entire quantity over there. Earlier, I was trying to book the quantity on 900. However, I realized from 800, 830 to 900 is not really a very good deal. So I should go until maybe 21,000. So the price is consolidating and gradually moving up. Though the candles are pretty small right now. Indeed, actually they are looking small, but the movement is definitely there in the price. Because if you look onto the right side, this side, so I have zoomed out chart a lot. Still, we are maintaining a gap for approximately 40 points between the price. However, few days ago, when I started to stream, when I was zooming in the chart, then we were maintaining a gap for barely like 2 points, 5 points in the price. So price was moving at the gap for about 3 to 5 points. However, now the price is moving at the gap of about 40 points, which shows that there is a lot of movement and volatility in the market. And so we need to capture the movement and book good profits. And looking at the scenario of the Bitcoin has been giving us a bull run from almost from past 12 days now, 12 to 13 days now, which we can see something like this. If I move on to the daily candle and let me zoom it out and let me hide all the drawings. All right. hide all right. So now it's a clear chart which is visible. So it started to give breakout, which was on 1st of January when I also started the streaming, right? However, the final breakout was expected once the price was being broken, which was on 8th of January. And after 8th of January, we have seen a major bull run. From a price level of approximately 17,000, we have moved towards a price level of 21,000. So there is a sharp move for approximately 4,000 points in the price. So now just making all the drawings visible, moving back to the 5-minute scenario, and right now there is a slight retracement in the price. Okay, so it is pulling back up till the time the price is sustaining above this particular EMA, which is the 8 EMA. We are good to trail our profits and look for the levels. However, I also have my stop profit in place at a level of 660 points. 660 is a level where I have my stop profit in place, so that if the market is going below 660, then I would be booking in my entire profit and I'll be exiting the trade. And then I will wait for some time to get a new support level wherein I can again enter the long trade. Looking on the scenario, because the price is going up, so what we would be doing is buying on dips. Whenever there is a dip in price and price is close to some good support levels, we would be buying in the quantity. In order to price, if it needs to go up, then it needs to retest the level of approximately 8 moving average. So if the price is going sideways for another maybe 2 to 3 candles, because by that there would be the reduction in the gap between the two moving averages, that is the 8 and the 20 moving averages, so the retest will become easier. So till the time it is able to sustain above 20 moving average and is able to sustain above my level, I would be continuing with this trade. However, if it is breaching my level for 660 points or below, then definitely I'll try to exit the trade, because right now, due to multiple entry in the trade and due to adding multiple positions in the trade, my current entry level is about 605 points. So it is good for me to book at least 50 points in any scenario with this kind of quantity, wherein because of multiple entries, I'm using almost 100% of the capital available in the account. Though I started with the thumb rule, that is adding only 10% of the capital. However, because the price movement was really good and I decided to trail my winning position and add positions to my winning position, that is the reason from the entry level of approximately 380, I was able to add multiple position and come to a revised price of approximately 600. And if we talk about the market on 15 minutes basis, so both the moving averages are absolutely stacked up with each other. Like, see, they are like really very close to each other. 650 and 676, because it's a big price movement in the market and the EMAs are really wide and trending. So both the EMAs are like at very pretty stacked up right now. So my current profit has been reduced from approximately $10 to $6, which is kind of fine with me because I know it is just trying to test the levels once again. And once it is able to test and sustain the level, definitely it will be going up high. So either I should have booked in because I was like sharing the analysis on a bigger time frame, why I was drawing those levels with the yellow, which is more onto the daily levels, and how I was able to find a couple of other things and what lines are visible on my chart. So I lost approximately 50% of the profit, though I am sitting at about 60% of the profit, which is $6 right now, which is absolutely kind of fine with me, since I know that price is going to go up again and it is just trying to consolidate because this is more in a consolidation phase right now. Since if we try to look at this, this is a kind of price level which has been formed. So this is a kind of bridge which it is creating. So the price is consolidating between this particular range. And it is expected to come down and retest the 20 moving average before it is able to move up. And if the retest fails, then definitely we are going down. Then we can expect the down movement to approximately anywhere about 500 levels, which will be way below my entry point. So definitely before that I would be booking in my entire profits. However, till the time price is sustaining between this box and it is trying to just test the 20 moving average, which is trading at approximately 635 points. So I'm absolutely good with it. Till the time price is trading between this box, we cannot expect much of the movement. So in order to price to go in either direction, it needs to break this particular level of the box. That is, it needs to move beyond 720 and close above 720 Only then we can expect a up move towards 830 or above. However, to go below, it needs to break this box as well as the 20 moving average, which is trending at approximately 635 to 640 points. Once that level is broken, then we can expect maybe a down move towards the 380 level. However, based on the observation and the probability, I don't see it going towards the 380 level right now. Still, market is supreme, and I am the follower of the market and not the leader. So whichever way the market will decide to go, I'll just follow the path. So it has just touched the low of 630, which is also like the retesting of the 20 moving average. And I'm out of my trade because 20 moving average is also below the level of my entry. Not actually entry, below my stop profit range. So I have already booked in my profit. So now, since I've already booked in a profit, I'll just wait for the levels to be created once again before I'm able to re-enter the trade. So I'm not entering a new trade right now. I'll be just waiting for the levels to be created, and for me the level would be that price needs to come back up and it needs to hold above the level of 720, which is this box. Once the price starts sustaining above level 20, then I will try to re-enter a new trade, and then I will be looking in for the level of 830, and after 830 I would be looking in for the level of the current day high at 21,250. Yet it is very prominent and it is very clear that we are not going down, because I said in order to price need, if it needs to go up, it needs to go back and retest the level of 20 moving average. So it has just tested the 20 moving average on 5 minutes, as well as it has tested the 8 moving average on 15 minutes basis twice, and both the tests have been pretty successful. So we can expect the market to be going back up once again. And in order to re-enter the trade, I would be preferring a level for 720. However, what I will do is once the price starts sustaining above the 8 moving average of 650, so once the price starts sustaining above 650, I'll open a very small quantity. I'll be just utilizing maybe 5% of my capital to initiate a probe trade, or maybe we can say to initiate a test trade. This is what I do sometimes. I do initiate a test trade. The reason I do it is when I'm little doubtful about the market, that it is trying to take a support or it is trying to take the rejection, because based on whatever I have learned from the market and whatever the market guru has taught me, so I just know that it is trying to take the support and it is trying to go back up. However, since market is supreme and it is being driven by several other reasons and factors, it could be a probability that my analysis might go wrong. In that particular scenario, what I do is I initiate a very small quantity trade just to see if it is booking some profit or booking some loss. So I call them more like the probe trades or probability trades. So if those trades start going in profit and I see that the price is sustaining on those levels, which I think is good for me to enter, then that is a time when I add more position to those price quantity, because the quantity that is barely any quantity just to retest. So even if I make a profit or a loss, it doesn't actually matters. Rather, because the quantity is small and there are platform charges which are applicable, so it might actually end up putting me just on the break even because of that small quantity. So this is what I normally do. So I'll just wait for the price to sustain above 20 moving average of approximately 640 points. So once the price is sustaining above 640 points, then I will initiate a very small quantity, maybe of 0.005 BTC, which will cost me approximately 60-70 cents or so, which will be less than $1. So I'll be just initiating that small trade. And once I'll initiate, then I will be waiting for that trade to move into profit and come onto the levels, sustainable levels, where I'm able to where I'm able to add more quantity to it. And if I see that particular trade is moving into losses and the losses are getting widen up, the gap is increasing, then definitely I'll be exiting from that trade as well. Though it is more of a probe trade to understand the direction of the market, so it doesn't matter if it gives me a profit or a loss. However, based on the profit or the loss, it does matter that I will be adding my position to which direction. That is because I'm looking in for a long position based on the movement of the asset from past 14 days, because from past 14 days it has been giving green candles back to back on the daily basis. So I'm more interested in like buying on dips. I would not be selling or shorting the Bitcoin today in any case. I will only be going long every time whenever there is a dip in the price. So here we are, we have retested the level 3 times, and we have also retested the level on 15 minutes pretty good. So now the retest has been confirmed and it is also coming close to my level of 720. As I stated that once the price breaks and sustain above 720 is a time when I would like to re-enter the trade. So as yet I am just sitting and waiting for my levels to be achieved. And yes, I did initiated a probe trade for just 0.005 quantity of BTC, which is going in good profit. And once I get my level, I'll be adding more quantity to it. because right now we are trading more in like the sideways zone. So now I'm expecting few more good levels to be achieved. So this candle is about to close. Once this particular candle close, then let's see what next candle has in for us. If the next candle is the continuation of the trend, which is the green candle, then I will be adding more position to my trade. All right. So the price is giving the mix and match indications. It is trying to go up, though it is not able to break the barrier, that is the bridge, the consolidation zone. So till the time the price is between this consolidation zone, definitely we need to wait and we need to be patient enough, because I've been always saying that market only gives profit to those people who are patient enough with the market. Trading is purely patience based job. All right, so now we are able to break the price barrier. Yet we need to get the confirmation that we are able to sustain above the level. If we are able to sustain above the level, then it is a time that I would like to enter the trade. As in, I would be adding more quantity to my trade. All right, it seems that price is trying to break the level of 720. Let's see if this candle is able to break and close above 720. Then I would be considering for adding more position to my existing trade. If not, then I would not be doing anything. So we are right close to a very short, like a supply zone. I would not say actually a supply zone, because if we try to look it at this point of view, if you look like this, now it shows more like a supply zone. That whenever the price is reaching this level, it is going down. However, I would not agree to it, and I will not be considering this as a supply zone, and I would be considering this more as a sideways or a consolidation zone. So till the time we are not able to breach and hold the price above 720, that is the time that we are not going up, and we would be going sideways maybe for little more time. However, as yet it seems that it is able to close right at the bridge, and next candle is able to start above the bridge. Still, the candle is not strong enough to enter. Though I'm getting very much and very highly tempted to enter the trade, because I know eventually the price will be going up today, at least once more. Because my test or the probe trade is running in profit. So what I'm doing is, that was a quantity of 0.005 BTC. So I'll be adding another 0.005 BTC, the same quantity to it right now, to see if we are continuing the trend. And if we are, then I'll be adding more position to it so that I'm able to book some good profit. All right. So I'll just wait for the close of this candle. I've already added some quantity, and then I'll be adding in more. And it has moved. All right, Cryptorians, sorry I was busy on a call. So talking about the scenario, market did not give me much opportunity to add more position to the trade. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just waiting for the retest of this level. That is, the price has already breached the level and formed a high of 29.75, which was an amazing price level. So I'm just waiting for it to kind of retest the level, and if it is able to retest, then I'll be entering the trade once again. That is, I'll be adding more position to my trade. Because right now the thing is we are trading at the level of 900, so the stop loss is pretty high. The stop loss level is about 830, which comes to a total of approximately 70 points, and 70 points is a huge level for stop loss as compared to the target for approximately 350 points. So 70 points of risk for 350 points of target, which is 1 is to 5 ratio. So I think we can consider it as well. So I'm considering and entering the trade once again. So right now I've just initiated the trade with only 10% of my capital available in this particular trading account, not beyond it. And once it is taking the support and price is trying to go up, I'll be adding in more quantity. I'll be adding in another 40%, another 20% of the capital, making it to a total of 30% of the capital. All right, price is trying to take support and consolidate at the level because preceding candle, the breakout candle was really a huge candle for approximately 250 points. Yeah, somewhere about 250 points candle. So that's a huge candle for 250 points. So now the price is like kind of getting little consolidated after a 250 point move, which will take maybe few minutes, and after few minutes it will again start going up. And it is also a possibility that it will start going up maybe in the next candle. So let's adjust the chart a little. Yep, here we have done it. So the price has started to go up gradually again. We might be facing little resistance towards a level of maybe 21,000, a slight resistance, but I'm not expecting it much to be there. And I'm expecting it up to go up and up really high. All right. So the same thing is happening as I said, because that was a huge breakout candle, so it might take a little time. That is, it is creating a kind of again this as the consolidation zone price. So now it is trying to create this particular zone as the consolidation zone. So in order to price, if it needs to go up, it needs to break either of the direction. Or if it needs to go down, then also it needs to break either of the direction. Till the time price is trading between this level, we are pretty good. No issues. However, for the price to go up, it needs to come down to the level of retesting the R2. Once the R2 has been retested at the level of 830 is the time when we can expect the price to go back up once again. However, there could also be a possibility that price might only retest the level of 880, that is this particular bridge, and then it can start moving back once again. 831, 735. Okay, now the EMAs are also pretty wide open. Then definitely we can expect market to go little sideways into more like into the consolidation phase for a few minutes. and right now the EMA, the 8 moving average, as well as the pivot DR2, both are trending at the same price of 830 plus. We can say about 835. Since both are trending at 835, which is a very, very strong support, actually now it's not like a R2, the resistance level, it's more like a support level. So let's see if it is able to confirm this support, and if it is trying to come and retest this support. Though there is a gap for approximately 60 points between the current traded price and the support level price. However, if the price keeps consolidating between the range of this box, then we can see this EMA to be breached by the candle. That is, candle and EMA would be able to merge with each other, maybe in another, maybe in like fourth candle, I can say 8 EMA should be able to reach the candle level in maybe fourth candle, fourth, if not fourth, then maybe by fifth candle. ओके, चलिए, मैं हमेशा भूल जाता हूँ कि ये स्ट्रीमिंग एक्चुअली बायलिंगुअल है और मैं को हिंदी में भी बात करनी होती है। अगर हम बात करें अभी हालात की जो चल रहा है बिटकॉइन के साथ में, तो बिटकॉइन जो है 1 तारीख से, जब से नया साल शुरू हुआ है, तब से फिलहाल वो एक थोड़ी सी बुल रन की तरफ है, यानी कि बुलिश हो रखा है और उसका प्राइस लगातार बढ़ रहा है। और अगर हम अभी बात करें तो तकरीबन $4000 जो है बिटकॉइन अभी तक महंगा हो चुका है इस साल की शुरुआत से। मैं अगर बात करूं तो मैं ऑलरेडी एक ट्रेड के अंदर था, जो कि मैंने शुरू करा था तकरीबन 20,380 के लेवल पे, जो कि एक सपोर्ट का पिवट था, और उस लेवल से जो है मैं उसमें धीरे 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 मल्टीपल क्वांटिटीज ऐड करता चला गया और उस ट्रेड को ट्रेल करता चला गया प्रॉफिट के साथ में जो है। और जब मार्केट ने थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे रिट्रेसमेंट लिया, तो रिट्रेसमेंट लेके जो मेरा स्टॉप प्रॉफिट का लेवल था, जो कि तकरीबन 670 का भाव था, वहां पे मैंने अपना प्रॉफिट बुक करा और ट्रेड से निकल गया। और एक महीने उसके बाद में जब प्राइस इसके ऊपर रुकने लगा, तो एक छोटा सा प्रोबिंग ट्रेड स्टार्ट करा, जिसमें मैंने मात्र 10% ऑफ द कैपिटल यूज करा, सॉरी, जिसमें मैंने 0.005 क्वांटिटी यूज करी, जो कि तकरीबन $1 के मार्जिन पे मैंने इस ट्रेड को ओपन करा था। इस कैंडल के दौरान मैंने थोड़ी सी क्वांटिटी ऐड करी, और ऐड करने के बाद में जो है अब मैं वेट कर रहा हूँ मार्केट के रीटेस्ट के लेवल का। और मैं पहले सोच रहा था कि एक और ट्रेड में एंटर कर जाऊं, अपनी क्वांटिटी को बढ़ा लूं, क्योंकि यहाँ पे रिस्क इज टू रिवॉर्ड बहुत ही बेहतरीन बन रहा था। जो करंट प्राइस आ रहा है वहां से मेरा रिस्क बन रहा है तकरीबन 60 पॉइंट के करीब, और रिवॉर्ड बन रहा है मेरा तकरीबन 350 के करीब। तो 60:360, मतलब 1:5 से ज़्यादा का मेरा रिस्क और रिवॉर्ड का रेशियो आ रहा है। तो मैं सोच रहा था कि मैं उस ट्रेड के अंदर दोबारा और एंटर करके अपनी पोजीशन को बड़ा कर लूं, लेकिन अभी क्योंकि प्राइस थोड़ा सा कंसोलिडेट हो रहा है, तो मैंने थोड़ी सी पोजीशन उसमें ऐड कर दी है, और बाकी थोड़ी पोजीशन मैं उसमें अभी और ऐड करूंगा, जब एक बार ही मेरे को कंफर्म हो जाए कि प्राइस यहाँ पे पूरी तरह से सपोर्ट ले चुका है। और अगर प्राइस यहाँ पे सपोर्ट नहीं ले रहा और नीचे आ रहा है, तो फिर डेफिनेटली प्राइस को पिवट के पास आके सपोर्ट लेना पड़ेगा, और सपोर्ट लेने के बाद में ऊपर जाना पड़ेगा। तो फिर मैं जब पिवट के पास प्राइस आएगा, तब वहां से जो है और क्वांटिटी ऐड करूंगा इस ट्रेड के अंदर। अभी तक की अगर मैं बात करूं, हमने 1 तारीख से शुरू करा था ये 100 दिन का बिटकॉइन का $10 के कैपिटल से स्टार्ट करा था ट्रेडिंग मैराथन। और इस वक्त मेरे पास इस अकाउंट के अंदर आज सुबह अवेलेबल थे $16, और अब मेरे पास में अवेलेबल है तकरीबन $21 का अवेलेबल कैपिटल हो चुका है। यानी कि मैंने 8वां दिन आज ट्रेडिंग का है और मैंने अपने ट्रेडिंग कैपिटल को एग्जैक्टली 100% ग्रो कर लिया है अभी तक। ऐसा नहीं है इस दौरान कि मेरे स्टॉप लॉसेस हिट नहीं हुए हैं। तकरीबन 4 या 5 स्टॉप लॉसेस मेरे हिट हुए हैं लाइव ट्रेडिंग के अंदर, और उसके साथ में मैंने कई सारी ट्रेड्स के अंदर प्रॉफिट भी बुक करा है। और अभी भी वही हालात हैं कि मैं ट्रेड के अंदर अभी प्रॉफिट में चल रहा हूँ और अपनी पोजीशन को ऐड करने के मूड में हूँ। लेकिन वो मैं तब करूंगा जब मेरे पास में प्राइस का कंफर्मेशन आएगा। जैसे मैंने तकरीबन 5 मिनट पहले कहा था कि भाव जैसे ही आठ यहीं पे कंसोलिडेट होता रहेगा तो अगली 4 या 5 कैंडल के अंदर जो है कैंडल और ईएमए दोनों बहुत ही करीब आ जाएंगे। तो अब जो 8 मूविंग एवरेज है वो तकरीबन 860 के करीब ट्रेड हो रही है, और जो भाव है वो तकरीबन 900 के करीब ट्रेड हो रहा है, जो कि ऑलरेडी 30 पॉइंट ऊपर आ चुकी है। तो इसी जगह पे अगर भाव रुका रहता है अगले 10 से 15 मिनट, तो दोनों कैंडल और मूविंग एवरेज का भाव सेम हो जाएगा। और कैंडल के हिसाब से जो मार्केट में मैंने सीखा है, जो अभी तक मेरे को मार्केट ने सिखाया है अपने चार्ट्स के पैटर्न से, अलग अलग एक्सपीरियंसेस से, तो हो सकता है कि वो एटीएमए को टेस्ट करते के साथ ही जो है भाव दोबारा ऊपर भागे, दोबारा ऊपर की तरफ बढ़े, जो कि आज का डे लो सॉरी डे हाई है तकरीबन 255 पॉइंट का, 21,255। अभी हम लोग ट्रेड कर रहे हैं तकरीबन 20,900 के करीब, और जो मेरा टारगेट रहेगा ट्रेड में और पोजीशन ऐड करके प्रॉफिट बुक करने का, वो रहेगा तकरीबन 21,255 के करीब। और प्राइस अभी भी कंसोलिडेशन जोन के अंदर है, और जो कि मेरे लिए बहुत ही एक अच्छा सिग्नल है कि प्राइस यहीं पे कंसोलिडेट हो रहा है। क्योंकि बहुत सीधा सा हिसाब को समझिए आप, अगर आप भागेंगे तो आपका सांस फूलेगा, आप थकेंगे। अगर आप थकेंगे तो आप थोड़ा सा धीरे होंगे या आप थोड़ा सा रुकेंगे। वही प्राइस के साथ में भी है। प्राइस जो है अभी तकरीबन एक ही कैंडल के अंदर $250 के करीब दौड़ा। इस कैंडल में कितनी मूवमेंट आई है? हाँ, तो तकरीबन आपका प्राइस जो है इसमें $250 के करीब दौड़ा लो और हाई में, क्योंकि इस कैंडल का स्टार्ट था 5 मिनट की कैंडल है, इसका लो था 716, इसका हाई था 975, यानी कि एग्जैक्टली $250 के करीब इसने मूवमेंट करी। तो अब जब आप इतनी जोर से भागेंगे तो आप थोड़ा सा तो थकेंगे, थोड़ा सा तो दम लेंगे, और वही हो रहा है। प्राइस अभी यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा जो है दम ले रहा है, थोड़ा सा कंसोलिडेट हो रहा है, और कंसोलिडेट होने के बाद में चलेगा। और जैसे ही ये प्राइस जो है हाई को ब्रेक करेगा, जैसे ही ये बल्कि प्राइस 950 को ब्रेक करेगा, तो एक शार्प मूव मैं एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा हूँ। और डेफिनेटली जब ये बड़ी वाली कैंडल का हाई जो कि तकरीबन 975 के करीब था उसको ब्रेक करेगा, तो बिल्कुल मैं एक बड़ी मूव एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा हूं। और तब तक के लिए मैं हूं आपका दोस्त स्ट्रिंगली, यहाँ पे लाइव ट्रेनिंग सेशन के लिए। ये जो सेशन है ये पूरा का पूरा सिर्फ आपके आपके सीखने के लिए है, और आपको बताने के लिए है किस किस तरीके से मार्केट में लेवल्स ढूंढे जाते हैं, कंसोलिडेशन जोन ढूंढी जाती है, जिसके बिहाफ पे आप ट्रेड में एंटर कर सकते हैं, या ट्रेड से एग्जिट कर सकते हैं, या वेट कर सकते हैं ट्रेड के बनने का। और ये पूरी की पूरी स्ट्रीमिंग जो है सिर्फ एजुकेशनल पर्पसेस के लिए है। हम किसी भी तरह का किसी को भी ट्रेडिंग का लेवल या फाइनेंशियल एडवाइस प्रोवाइड नहीं करते हैं। यदि आपको किसी भी तरह की फाइनेंशियल एडवाइस चाहिए तो कृपया जाके आप किसी रजिस्टर्ड फाइनेंशियल एडवाइजर को कांटेक्ट करें। And so, my dear friends, just to confirm, Thus, the streaming is only for the educational purposes, and we do not provide any kind of buying or selling signals to any individual. If you are looking in for any kind of financial advice, please consult the registered financial advisor. However, as this streaming is for the educational purposes, so we are still uh, talking about the different levels which are being created by the market. So while I was streaming in Hindi few seconds ago, maybe a minute ago, so I was discussing about the run and the rest period, because market gave a big bullish candle which is approximately 250 points. So right now it is just trying to take a little breather, and that's the reason in during this breather it has created this particular consolidation zone. So till the time the price is trading within the consolidation zone, as well as the prices trading or testing maybe the 8 EMA, we are absolutely good. And once a price breaks a level of 950, that is 20,950, then we can expect it to go towards the current day high. However, in order to reach current day high, it needs to break two crucial level. One is the level of 950, and then the second level is the high, that is the wick high of this candle, which is approximately 975. Once the price is able to move above 975, then we can see a good move towards the current day high, which will be approximately 21,255 points. And right now, Bitcoin has been giving a good move, a bullish move. And since I started the streaming from 1st of January, the Bitcoin has been pretty bullish. And during this bullish times, we are able to book a good profits, and we are able to double our capital. We started this trading with approximately 10% of, sorry, $10 of capital available in the account. And with 7 days of trading, and today being the eighth day of trading, and with about four stop losses hit and multiple profits being hit, we have doubled our capital. Yes, you heard me right. The trading capital was $10, and right now we have approximately $21 available, $20 available capital in this account. So we have already doubled our capital within the trading time period of 7 completed and the 8th running day. So right now it seems that the price is trying to come down and retest the level of the 8 moving average. And there could also be a possibility, if it is trying to retest the level of 8 moving average, it might also retest the level of S1. Right now it says as resistance 1. So I'll not be considering this as resistance because the price is sustaining above the level of resistance. So it is acting as a support to me. So it would be retesting this particular pivot, which is at approximately 830 points at the most. And once the price starts sustaining above 830, though it is sustaining above 830, and it retest both the levels in case if it wants to, then we can see a good sharp move again towards the target of the current day high. And then we can also expect the current day high to be breached, and we can see a price level to be achieved somewhere about 21,660. However, to reach 21,660, first we need to break the barrier of 21,350. Once we see the price being sustained above 21,350 is a time when I would be looking in for a price level of 21,660. Until then, as I always say, patience is a gift received by all. However, wisdom to be used by few. So we are just using the gift of patience and waiting for the market to complete its consolidation, as well as like the breather period, because it's kind of little tired because of that bullish candle of 250 points. So definitely we can wait for market to take a little breather, and once a breather has been confirmed, then we can start the bull run once again towards the current day high of 250 points, which is precisely 21,250 points, which will be approximately, we can, from the pivot, about $400 movement. So, like I talked about in this particular candle, when the price was pretty low, somewhere about the near the pivot of 830, I said if we keep on consolidating for next 4 to 5 candles, then the candle price and the moving average price will be at the same level. And right now, both the levels are exactly nearly the same. The candle is trending at approximately 870 points, and the price is prevailing about 880 points. So both the levels are nearly the same. And if I talk about this particular candle, it has already created a low of 872, and the price is also trending at 870. So both the prices have merged. So it means that it might take the support of this 8 moving average and it might start giving a run once again. So I can assume it something like this, that there is a run going on. It thought that I'm running ahead of everyone. So it started to take a little breather. Now when it is seeing that the price is catching up, the others are catching up from the behind. So it is trying to gain the momentum once again towards the current day high of 21,250 points. And I would be adding more position. I have already set in the different levels wherein my position would be triggered once it is being achieved, the price is being reached. So to me, it seems like the price is trying to take support on ATMA and it is not in a mood maybe to test the pivot. So if it is not doing so, it is good for us, and then we can expect it to go towards the current day high. However, if it tests the pivot as well as it tests the 20 moving average, then I can expect it to go towards a high level of approximately 350 points, which is also the top side of this price bridge, which is visible in yellow. So then I can actually look up to that particular level. So it's a beautiful Saturday today and a beautiful move for the market. Let's extend these bridges a little. All right, so the price is right at the level of the bridge. No worries. All right, so price is trying to retest 8 moving average once again, as well as the lower side of the bridge. And it seems it is not only in a mood to test 8 moving average, it is also getting in a mood to test maybe the pivot at 830. Right, so the price is trying to test the level of the moving average. To me, it seems like market would be retesting 20 moving average. However, it will not be now. It should be in next maybe 10 minutes or so. Because in next 10 minutes, the 20 moving average will move up more closer to the pivot, since the price is not able to breach the pivot completely. So it will become more closer to the pivot, or maybe the pivot and the candle might merge in next 2 to 3 candles. And once they merge and once it is being retested, then we can definitely look a good uptrend once again. All right. Yes, that is what I can expect. Maybe somewhere here, I can expect the retest to be successful, and then I can expect the price to be going back up once again, which will mean about maybe 15 more minutes. In 15 minutes, both the 20 moving average and the pivot should be merged. All right. So, cryptorians, we are just sitting and waiting because patience is the virtue and a gift. All right. So, price is right at the level which I was discussing, that it could be a possibility it might come down and test the 20 moving average right now, or it could be a possibility that in another 15 minutes, when both the pivot and the moving average are very close to each other, then it might test that and then start taking a uptrend or the reversal of the price. So right now it is just retesting the moving average. It has already broken the level of the pivot, which is at 830, testing the moving average, which is at 800. So not much of a gap between two. In next one or two candle, both the things would be merged together completely. And right now it also seems exactly on the 15 minutes time frame, which is right here. So the moving average is at 785 on 15 minutes, and it has already created a low of 780. So even on the 15 minutes basis, it has tested the level. So if this 15 minutes candle is able to close above the moving average, which will confirm the retest, then we can expect the price going back up once again. There could also be a possibility, because we are talking about the levels on 15 minutes, because since Bitcoin gives me a better understanding on 15 minutes time frame basis, so it could also be a possibility that next candle might also sustain above the 8 moving average, and a price for approximately 20,800. It might keep sustaining above that level, 20,800 and 20,830, for maybe another 15 minutes. Once it has been done, then the price will start moving back up again. And if you look onto the 5 minute scenario, so it has kind of already tested the 20 moving average. And after testing the 20 moving average, it is trying to move up. Though I'm getting this particular feeling that it will retest the level once again for maybe another one or maybe two candles more. However, I'll be pretty happy if it takes these two candles as the retest candles and it starts going up once again. And definitely the price is trading at the pivot of 830. So I can expect maybe a uptrend once again coming in force in another 15 or 20 minutes at the most. Yes, it seems like even in the next candle, it will sustain and keep the level being tested again, with which I'm absolutely good. No issues. And just for the information, the tools which I'm using right now to do all the analysis is the CPR, which is Central Pivot Range, and you can find it in Trading View in the name by CPR by AAK. It's a free tool which is available. You guys can use it as well. This tool has all the inbuilt required feature, which gives you the daily, weekly, and the monthly pivots. And along with the pivot, it also gives you the inbuilt moving average. So technically, rather than using 4 or 5 different tools, you'll be using one tool, which will give you the benefit of all the 5 tools altogether. And the second tool which I'm using, which I don't consider much, is the super trend. Super trend is something which I don't consider much, since it gives me the idea that the market is trying to be little bullish or bearish. However, it is not always the right prediction for the super trend, because couple of times I have noticed when it says it's a long entry, market goes little long and then it takes a retracement, because when I look onto the chart practically, it shows that during the long entry there is a strong resistance on the top. or some previous level on the top, because of which the price may not be able to go up. It needs to come down and retest and then go up. So whenever the signal is being generated for a long entry, I wait for the reversal, retest, only then I try to trust that signal. However, I just stick to this particular two indicators. One is the main indicator is the CPR by AAK, and the second one is the super trade. So it seems that market is done testing maybe the 20 moving average, and it is satisfied with the levels. That is the reason it is trying to sustain above the pivot as well, which is trending, the pivot which is trending at 830. And just for the information, cryptorians, the more price will consolidate between the range is a time when we can expect the bigger move. And since we have strong support levels from the bottom, so we are not going down as yet, and we'll be going back up towards the current day high, or maybe even higher, up to 350 to 400 level. Though I will be adding more positions. I've already added some position to my trade, and I will be looking in for a target of 250 only. Seems like we are trying to move up. Since we were close to the crucial level, that is the pivot, as well as the support from the 20 moving average, I have already added more position to my existing trade. Allow me a moment, traders. All right, cryptorians. So the price is moving back up. And once the price starts sustaining above 950, then we can definitely expect a move towards the current day high of 21,250. And yes, as I was talking about the indicators, the super trend which I use. So super trend generates a better signal on 15 minutes basis. See, that is what is happening now. The bridge or the zone which was acting more as a support, now it has started to act somewhat like a resistance. However, as I stated before, the price needs to enter this level and then it needs to break. Once the price is able to sustain above the level of 950, then we can see a good move towards the current day high. And depending on the move, that it is going gradually in multiple candles, or is it going straight away like this particular candle, which was 250 points, then we can expect the further up move. If it is a one single consolidated candle, then we will see again a consolidation zone being formed near the current day high, and we can also see a slight reversal as well from that particular level to the level of approximately 21,100 should be the level. Yeah, 21,000 should be the level where we can see a reversal. And once a reversal is being done, then we will again see a uptrend towards the level of 21,400, and then the R2, the resistance to level of 21,650. So these are some of the levels which I have, which is purely for the educational purposes and just to help you understand how to find the entry and the exit levels and how to find different trading zones of Bitcoin is to USDT chart. What we are trading is in a cryptocurrency, and the reason I started this particular marathon with only $10 was to help most of the people to understand that for trading we do not require always huge capital. What we require is the skill, the knowledge, and above all is the mindset. Trading is purely a mindset game because we have a very strong connect, a very strong emotion towards the money. And when it comes to trading, trading is purely about money, where you see the direct profit or the loss being transferred into your account right away, which intends to generate several kind of emotions. So if we are trading with a new big capital initially and we are being a new trader, so these emotions are pretty strong and we are not able to control it. Many people say that in order to do some good trading, you need to be emotionless, and I don't agree to it. Being human, there is no way that you can get rid or free from emotions, but definitely you can make an intentional effort to control these emotions. And as we are talking about controlling emotions, the best way is to start small. And since I started the streaming on 1st of January, current year 2023, in 7 days of completed trading and today being the 8th day of trading, we started with a the capital of $10, and right now we have exactly $20 available in our account. So with 7.5 days, I can say with 7.5 days of trading right now, we have doubled our capital. And if we are doubling the capital on every 7 days, now you can put it into an Excel and see how much we would be able to double the capital. With another 7 days, we should be able to make it $40, another 7 days, $80, another 7 days. So 7 sevens are 49, 7 8s are 56. So it will be what for 100 days? 10 times. So if we make 7 into 10 times, we double the price. So 40, 80, 160, 320, 640, 1280, 1360, 28, 60. So we should be making a huge capital. I'm not going to give you some vague figures that no, by the end of 100 days we will be sitting at $2,000 capital. We There is a possibility. I would not say that it is not possible to sit at $2,000 capital available in the account by the end of 100 days. And practically and logically speaking, it could be also viable that we would be sitting at a capital for, say, maybe $300 or $500. Looking onto the current scenario, if we have doubled our capital on 7 days of trading, then definitely we can expect a huge sum to be generated in this account. Whatever would be done would be there right in front of you in live trading. So, as I stated, and we were talking about this level since almost like hour now, because it was a big sharp candle which was being formed approximately an hour ago. So now that particular level is acting like a little bit of resistance. So the price needs to go above and sustain above the level of 950. And if it is able to sustain above the level of 950 and it is able to break the level of say maybe 21,000, then we can expect another big good move towards the current day high, which is 21,255. And depending on the type of candles being formed, will it be like maybe one or two big candles, then we can see a strong consolidation zone. If not one or two candles, then they are like multiple small candles or a proportionate candles being formed, then we can see a continuous uptrend. Because try to analyze on the chart, whenever a big candle is being formed, it is a time when the market goes sideways and the price starts consolidating. Like if we look over here, this particular candle was approximately high is 755, low is 567, 555. This is again a 200 points candle, this particular candle, right? So market was coming with steady candle over here during these levels, and with the steady candles it was able to give a good move. The moment it created a big candle, it started to go sideways and it started to consolidate. Then after again the size of candle changed, then again it made a big candle, again now it has started to go sideways, it's consolidating, and once the things are being done, then definitely it will start moving up again. So that is the nature of the market. Whenever there will be a big move in the market, then definitely we will see some kind of consolidation zone being formed. It depends, the zone is being formed towards the uptrend of the market or towards the downtrend of the market, though the zone will be formed. Even if we look onto this downtrend, like here, these were like small logical candles, and then there was this one big candle. The moment this one big candle was formed, so what happened? Market created this consolidation zone like this. So price was started to stay within this, and then once the price started to sustain under this zone, it again gave a good move towards the support which was drawn by me somewhere about 27 September last year. And then after taking the support from the level, it started to go back up. So we just need to learn how to identify the bridges or identify the zone where the price is going into the consolidation. So right now it seems we have moved into the scenario where this particular price bridge, which I created almost an hour ago, it has started to act as a support once again. So if it is acting as a support once again, because there are logical reasons to it, that we have already retested the pivot at 830 points. We have retested the pivot, we have retested the 20 moving average, we have retested the 8 moving average, and as well as the 8 moving average and the current price and the lower side of the bridge or the zone of the bridge, all three things are being consolidated into one. And since they are consolidated into one, then definitely we can expect this consolidation to continue, and gradually the price should be moving above towards the level of 950. And once we have the candle being formed above this bridge, above the level of 950, and breaking the high for approximately 21,000, we will see a good move towards a level of 21,255 point, which is the current day high. All right, Cryptorians, I hope you are able to learn from this live streaming and the levels and the logics which I'm sharing with you. I've also shared my WhatsApp number and the link below in the description. So in case you have any query about any particular chart related, any chart related to mainly the cryptocurrency, then definitely you can send me and you can ask my view. I would be happy to help you. So now the price has started to respect this level of the 8 average as well as the lower side of the bridge, and it is gradually moving back up again. So I'm just patiently waiting for it to breach the level of 950, not breach actually, for it to actually sustain the level of 950 or above, and for it to form the candles above the level of 950. It is only then when we will see another uptrend in the price. And I'll be more happy if these candles are formed like same the 20, 30 or 40 points candle. If it keeps on forming 20, 30, 40 points candle, then definitely we can keep on going onto the higher side. We will be also breaching the current day high. If it forms a one big huge candle for 200 points, 250 points, then definitely we'll expect the market to be going sideways. And because the level of current day high is between the two pivots, it could also be a possibility that from the current day high, it might take a rejection and it might come down to a level to retest the price maybe at 21,100, or maybe it can come down to a level of the pivot as well, which is 20,830. However, exact levels can only be calculated once they are being created. So we are talking about some levels which are expected to be created in future, and they are currently not available as yet. All right. So seems price is again trying to retest maybe the pivot, which is kind of good for us if it is trying to retest the pivot once again, because the more stronger support is formed at the pivot is the possibility that higher it will go in the target. That is, the target is the current day high of 21,255. If it is trying to retest the level again, then I can also expect it to go above 255, 21,255 towards maybe 21,350 or 21,400 levels directly. However, I'm not expecting it to go directly at the R3, which is at 21,650 in one go. Before reaching R3, based on my learning from understanding and reading these charts, it should be forming a little consolidation zone, maybe towards the current day high or maybe towards some other level, and then it should be able to go back up again towards the level of 21,650. However, I am in a trade. I've already added good position to my trade, and the position is running at break even, neither profit or loss, because different positions were added at different levels. And I'm looking in for a target of the current day high, which is 21,255. So the price is sustaining at 21,800, sorry, 890. And in order for the price to go up, it needs to go above 950 level and sustain above 950. Then is the only time when we can see the uptrend in the price towards the current day high of 21,255. Now the 20 moving average as well as the pivot both are stacked up at the same level of 830. All right, Cryptorian. So this will be the trade for the day. Once I'm able to reach the level of 21,255, which happens to be the current day high, then I would be ending this stream because I have some personal commitment. I need to go out for dinner. Being Saturday, I need to go out for dinner with my friends. And definitely booking this huge profit deserves a party. So now both the averages are getting pretty closed up, trying to get little kind of stacked up, which is good because the closer they become, the sideways of the market it represents that the sideways is ending. And definitely we are not going down. We, in any case, it seems as yet we are not going below no matter the pivot of 830. And anytime I can expect the uptrend from the market once again. Yet there are few levels which it needs to breach in order to reach the level of 21,255. The first level it needs to breach is 950. Then it needs to breach the level of approximately 21,000. When it is able to breach 21,000, then next level will be 21,255. Oh, I need to make this correction as yet. We can keep it somewhere like here. This level would be valid once the market starts showing a bearish move, and once it becomes bearish, then is a time when I can extend this particular bridge to I can extend this bridge forward. However, as yet I would not like to extend it forward, and I would just like to sit and wait for this level to be done. Candles are becoming pretty short. Shorter the candle, higher is the pressure. More the pressure is being built up, better will be the explosion. And because there is a strong support from the bottom and the pressure is building up, so we can expect the explosion and the price to go rocket high towards the current day high of 21,255 points. And based on the move which is being formed, only then I would be able to find more levels for the price. Alright, Cryptorians, I'm with you here only. However, I'm just sitting patiently and waiting for the price to go up. All right, Cryptorians, it seems like price has started to sustain very close to the level of the bridge, though it has still not been able to form candle above this bridge. Till the time the candles are not being formed above the bridge is not the time when we can expect the price going up. However, we have a strong support from the bottom, which is the 8 moving average as well as the 20 moving average being very close to the bottom side of the bridge. And if the price continues to be trading between these levels, then we can expect the 20 moving average to be merged with the bridge maybe in another 2 or 3 candles. However, once the price starts sustaining above the level of 950 is a time when we can expect the price to move back up towards the current day high. So the price is still there between the bridge. So let's wait and let's sit patiently. So Cryptorians, right now price is trading between the level of that bridge, which is between the range of 950 and 880. That is 70 points. So the price is trading between those 70 points only. And in order for us to go up further, first we need to break this level of 950 and we need to hold the price above the level of 950. Once we are able to do it, it is only then when we can expect it to go up further. Until that is not happening, this consolidation is going on. And what we have is a strong support from the bottom of the 8 moving average, and the 20 moving average is also trending very close to the levels, as well as the lower side of this price bridge which has been created by the market. To me, it looks like till the time the 8 moving average and the upside of the bridge are not getting merged, we cannot expect the price going up. And prices going towards the retest of the lower side of the bridge as well as the 20 moving average, because the moving average is trending at 870 whereas the lower side of the bridge is about 880. So it seems like it is trying to retest both the levels, and once the retest is being confirmed, then we can expect the up move once again. Though we have been trading in this range for almost one, two, this was about 6, 5, and this is about 7, for almost 1 hour and 35 minutes. It's been 1 hour and 35 minutes since we have been trading within this particular range. And so once again, the retest, once it's trying to retest the 20 moving average and it gets confirmed, then we can expect again an uptrend and up move once again. And Cryptorians, this will be the only trade which I would be taking today. And after this trade, once I complete the current trade, I would be ending this stream because I need to go out with my friends for dinner. Because it's more like TGIS. Thank God it's Saturday. All right, Cryptorian. So the market is coming close to the level of retesting the bridge as well as the moving average, 20 moving average, because both are stacked up with each other. And remember always, whenever we create a zone, it is never an exact price. It is a zone that, because right now it is giving us a price for approximately moving average is at 870, whereas the bridge is at 880. So we can take the zone as a exact, some price may be about 75 or maybe 80 points. So it can be a ballpark idea wherein it might be retesting the price, and after retest it will start going back up. Though it's been pretty long that the market has been consolidating between the levels. Market is just putting the entire patience to the test. Candles are becoming really short right now. Looking at the trending moves which is happening, so 15-20 points candle is almost nothing. So the candles are becoming very very short, and it is also, it has kind of like retested the level of 20 moving average as well as the bridge. So it might test this level maybe for another one or maybe two candle, and then we can expect the uptrend once again. However, this time I don't want my friends to say that you are late as always, because every time they make a program is always at the time when I'm actually in the middle of trade and I'm not able to leave until I complete my trade, because that's my rule. I don't leave my trades in between. So either I trade or I don't trade. And this is something important lesson for all of you, because trading is very addictive. The reason is trading makes you generate loads and loads of emotions. adrenal, and couple of other things. So emotional swings, hormones, and everything. So you get so addictive to it that even when you are not trading, you intend to open and look at the market. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? And by doing it, you keep on creating a couple of other emotions which are not good for trading. Out of them, one of the emotions is FOMO, FOMO, which is fear of missing out. If you are like somewhere out and you open the market and you see a couple of green candles being formed, so you'll get into the FOMO scenario, and then you'll just enter the trade even without realizing and analyzing the supports and the resistance level, and end up making losses. So I have a thumb rule that when I'm trading, I'm just trading. When I'm not, then I don't even try to think of looking on the chart that what is happening and what is not. Like when we were there in live stream yesterday, once we booked a beautiful profit yesterday, I did not even open the application on my phone, neither on my computer. I did not try to look at the price, which way it was going, until the time when I decided to start my day for the trading. That was a time when I opened and I realized that yesterday the price was approximately at 17,000. 300 or so when we were booking the levels and everything, and right now the price has made high for 21,000. So I was like pretty okay with it. However, I had no clue when price did made the move, because it is nowhere possible for me to keep the track of the market 24 by 7, because this market is working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It is not like some traditional stock market which is open between 9 to 3 or 8 to 5, or depending on their country time. So this is not like a stock market that you have limited time period, then you can keep the track of the entire activity of the market. This is something which is working 24 by 7. So there will be breakouts, there will be breakdowns, there will be uptrend, downtrend, sideways, everything will be happening. So I cannot track this market 24 hours. So I've just made a good rule that whenever I'm trading is the only time when I'm tracking the market. Once I'm done, I do not even try to look at the market, because that is what I've learned from different trading gurus. Once you have decided your entry and exit level, once you have booked your profit or your loss, and you have decided to take more trades or not to take more trades, is a time that you do not have to look onto the market. And this is something which I've also shared in my past streaming. With the clouds of greed, you'll never be able to see the sunshine of profit. So we need to trade beyond the level of becoming greedy. And that when we are moving beyond the level of becoming greedy is the time when we start respecting the trading rules, and we start respecting the entry and the exit level, or the levels of the profits or the losses. So it's been nearly 2 hours now, and after another 5 minutes it will be the completion of the 2 hours that the market is being sideways, and we are waiting for another breakout to happen. And I'm not expecting the breakout to happen till the time price is not able to breach and sustain above the level of 950. Till the time price is not sustaining above 950 is the time when I'm not expecting the market to break out. And right now it might make you generate different feelings that the market is not going up and it is going down, and it is giving you different kind of impressions. However, till the time we are respecting our levels, that is the 20 moving average, that is the bridge, and another level would be the pivot. Till the time prices sustaining above all these levels is the time that we are good for a long trade. and definitely we are facing strong resistance from the price of 950, which we will be able to break. And I just realized something. If I try to pull it right here, see, this is the reason, and this is the reason. And let's pull it further and further. Now do you see? All right, Cryptorian, so now you would be able to know why are we spending so much time here. This is the main reason that we are spending so much time here. It's a very important level for today. Till the time we are not able to breach this level, there is no way that we are going up. Let me zoom in chart a little more. And as I've zoomed in, so I've just extended this bridge onto the left side. So if you look, see the prices being stuck over here for most of the time today. So the price was stuck over here for most of the time today. This is the crucial reason that we are taking a lot of time to break this level. However, once we are able to break this level, is definitely that we are heading towards a current day high, which is 21,255. And we can also see a further uptrend towards a level of 21,400. And once we are close to the level, it is only then I would be able to uh, not predict, only then I'll be able to work out on the probability of market to be heading towards the resistance level 3, which is at 21,650 points. Though till the time we are not able to breach this level is a time that we are not going up. Market is showing the momentum to go up because it is not going down, as well as at the same time it has all the relevant and important supports from the bottom. So definitely we are not going down as yet, and we are going up. So see, we are able to break the price level of 950, currently trending at 960. And if this candle is able to close above the level of 950, then definitely, or maybe somewhere close to the level of 950, then definitely and definitely we can expect more movement towards the uptrend, that is towards the current day high of 21,255, which also happens to be the level where I would be booking in my entire trade. So right now, after 7 completed days and 8th half day of trading, we have doubled our capital. We started trading on the day one on 1st of January with only $10 in this account. Right now we are trading at $20. Sorry, we have the available balance of $20, and right now I'm in the trade where I've invested good amount of money, and I'm just waiting for the breakout to continue. And once this breakout is able to continue, we are definitely going up towards the current day high. We might face little resistance somewhere about 21,100 or so, a little resistance, though we will be able to break it pretty quick. So if this candle is able to break and sustain, and if not able to break, though it is able to sustain above the price of 950, then definitely we can expect coming candles to be breaching the level and going back up. Though it seems that this candle is pretty much in a mood to make a good move towards the target, which is 21,255. Though I'm not expecting this candle to go directly at 21,255. Okay, the candle is going up, and I'm just zooming out the chart, and it's a big bullish candle. Now if I talk about the data analysis of this candle, So this candle has created a high of 145 and a low of 910, which means this is approximately 230 points candle, which is a strong big bullish candle. So definitely we are going up again, and we are expecting the level to be achieved pretty quick. That's a big bullish candle. My 21,200. We just need, mamma mia, only 50 more points. Now we need is only 90 more points. Now we need is only 120 more points. Mamma mia, give me 120 more points and I would be done for the day. Then I'll go out for the dinner party. That's amazing and a beautiful candle which is about to close. And once this candle closes, then definitely we can expect next candle to break the level. It is giving a slight retracement because that's a big candle for approximately 300 points or so. So it is trying to retrace a little because profit booking would be coming in. There would be a couple of traders who would be like pretty satisfied with the profits they have made, and they are trying to make book their profits. So it might revolve around here for a few minutes. Maybe this particular candle might be like the booking profit booking candle, and then definitely next candle should be a green one. And I'm just looking for a move for just 150 points, and once we have 150 points done, I'll have my entire profit booked and I'll be out of this trade. And so we will be ending this learning session for today. And just to remind you, the streaming is only for educational purposes and we do not provide any kind of entry or exit levels. Whatever levels are being discussed over here is purely for the educational purposes, and they are not any kind of financial advice to any individual or any entity. Okay, now I'm just looking onto my application. Though this trading view chart is showing a high of 21,200, however, my trading application is showing a high of 21,240 and my target is at 21,250. Just missed by 10 points. Not a problem. So that's a strong profit booking which is coming in the market right now. Yes, I just missed my profit booking level with only 10 points. If it would have moved up by another 10 points, I would have booked my profit. That is, my application would have booked my profit. No worries. It is just retracing a little, trying to retest the moving average. And once the moving average is being retested, it will go back up again. And it is also trying to maybe retest the bridge. As I said, that the candle needs to close above 950 and sustain above 950. All right, that's a huge movement, a up and then a down movement. Seems there is some kind of fat finger trade which has just come in. That's a strong profit booking which is coming in, and a strong, or maybe a strong fat finger trade which has just happened. So I'll be waiting for this candle to close, and based on that I'll decide what I need to do. However, I still feel, because it has retested the pivot as well as retested the 20 moving average and all the levels. If this candle is able to close above the bridge, the lower level, that is close above the 20 moving average, then definitely next candle is going to be a green candle. So now that's a strong hide and seek happening. And right now this move is kind of making my heart goes like zoom. But still, I'm okay with it for few reasons. First, all my levels are still intact. Second, the risk and reward ratio is good. Third, I'm not breaking my trading rules. So it is only my trading rules which keeps me profitable in the market over the period of time. Till the time this particular candle is able to sustain at the pivot. All right. That's a strong bearish move, or the reversal. Though I booked in my cost, that is, I was able to exit the trade right at my cost, neither the profit nor the loss. However, the only regret is that if it would have made move for another 10 points, I would have definitely booked in an amazing profit. I would have actually booked in a profit for about 150% on the capital invested. And right now, because of these candles, it is pretty indecisive. So I won't be taking any trade maybe for a long or a short position. And if this candle is closing above the bridge which I have just extended from the left side, if it is able to close above this bridge, and if the next candle is not being formed within or towards the downside of the bridge, then we can expect the market to go back up once again. However, this is not the level where we can enter in any kind of trade. So if this candle takes a support on the bridge and tries to go up, and once the price starts sustaining above the level of the daily pivot, is a time when you can think of entering a new trade. Until then, the price is very, very indecisive. That's a lot of fast movement. Definitely, it seems to me like it was some kind of a fat finger trade, or maybe we can say something like a algo trade, which has just happened, which has pushed in so many orders right now to make the market move. All right, Cryptorian. So it seems that definitely it was some kind of a algo trade or maybe a fat finger trade. So market has taken the support right at the bridge, which I've just pulled in from the left side, and it is trying to go back up. However, as I stated that was my last trade for today, in which I did booked in a profit, though I was expecting a huge profit. And right now I'm getting a temptation to go into another trade. Still, I will not be going in for another trade as I need to leave for some personal engagement. And let's meet tomorrow with a new trade, with a new market pattern once again, and with new learnings. Thank you for being with me. This is Stingley, and welcome to Bitcoin Marathon for 100 days with $10